something that would help. Hey, what is up, everybody? It is your man, Sneak Geeks, or Carlos Sanchez, aka Sneak Geeks, SNEAKGEEKZ, coming at you with a live stream, another cryptocurrency news report. And I am coming to you live from ¿Qué pasa, Calabaza? Who's that? Matawang Digital Saba, Hale, ¿qué pasa? So I'm coming to you from Singapore, y'all, live and in color from Singapore. I haven't made a video in a bit because I'm good, brother. I'm good. How are you? Because I've been busy, man. I've been real busy right now. Like I said, I'm in Singapore. What am I doing in Singapore? I'm doing this little thingy here. Let me see if I can show y'all. I'm doing this little thingy. It's called a 3-day masterclass, Blockchain 2.0. And if you can see there, you might be able to see my schedule for the rest of the year. If you can't quite see it, let me read it out to y'all. So right now I'm in Singapore until the 26th of July. And I am teaching this class, right? I'm teaching the Blockchain 2.0 3-day masterclass Singapore. I was in Dubai not too long ago, and I did a class there for NASDAQ Dubai, covering the same topic. And I'm going to be going to back to Dubai in September, and then London, it looks like, in October, and then New York in December. So what I want to talk to you folks about today is the Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin hard fork that is going to happen, that's going down August 1st. So we all know there's been a lot of debate, it's been over 2 years that they've been trying to resolve the scaling issue with Bitcoin. Huge issue, right? At one point we had over 190,000, I think we even approached 200,000 unconfirmed Bitcoin transactions. Bitcoin fees were extremely high. Presently, Bitcoin unconfirmed Bitcoin transactions are at, give me a second, let me look. Unconfirmed, the last time I checked, unconfirmed transactions were at 3,000. And we're gonna look, so it's gone down, it's at 1819. A big reason that could be happening is because, oh no, we're at 12,000. So it's going back up, Bitcoin, unconfirmed Bitcoin transactions. The price of Bitcoin has dropped dramatically. It had went up to as high as 2760 or something like that. The market cap was up to about 95 billion the last time I checked, and now it's at 88 billion, the market cap, and Bitcoin's price is at 2590. Everything is in the red right now. Presently, everything is in the red except Tether. Tether's at 99 cents, up 0.47%. You know, BIP91 came out and they had locked in SegWit, and there was kind of a done deal that SegWit was going to kick in, and that created a lot of confidence in the market, and the price started to go up from the low that we were having, and things look good. And then Bitcoin Cash made an announcement saying that they're going to do a fork. They're going to split Bitcoin. And they, let's look at this. They made an announcement on bitcointalk.org, Bitcoin Cash. They have their website. They have their node, source code, their Reddit. And let's see, they have a video that they presented, their Telegram, and their Block Explorer. A lot of people knew about this, that this potentially could happen, but a lot of people didn't think it was going to actually go down. But it looks like it's going to go down August 1st. The next thing, so they have their website, bitcoincash.org, and there's more details there. So they're going to implement a user-activated hard fork. So at the end of the day, what does this mean? It's another altcoin, right? Again, it's another altcoin, and that may take a little shine away from Bitcoin, but it's not going to have any, I don't think it's going to have any big effect on Bitcoin. They're gonna come out the gate, it looks like, with 8 megabyte blocks, which is huge. The 2 megabyte blocks that the BIP91 SegWit is going to implement is going to double the capacity and hopefully lower the cost. And then the SegWit is also going to allow the Lightning Network to be implemented, along with some other things, and potentially side chains will come into play on the Bitcoin network. So yeah, I just found out about this, man. I've been working with my class, teaching, and I haven't really had time to look at this. I've just been going over, information as far as getting them up to speed on what blockchain, what Bitcoin is, how blockchains work, and giving them an overview of the landscape of the cryptocurrency space. We've spent a lot of time talking about Ethereum, smart contracts, obviously, and then the new, and then the ICOs, right? The latest, the hottest thing that's happening now with ICOs. So going back to Bitcoin Cash, so they made that announcement on Bitcoin Talk. They have their wallet, they have their website, and then there was a post on Twitter by Via BTC, which is a mining pool and they are a mining pool, and they are an exchange, and they are supporting Bitcoin Cash, and they said they're going to be supporting it with their mining, and they're going to be on August 1st. They're going to switch over, and they're going to be mining Bitcoin Cash. It looks like exclusively. Via BTC has about 5% of the mining hash power of all the mining that we can see in the Bitcoin network, and they also are offering on Via BTC. I don't know if you guys can see this. There, let's see if I can adjust the lighting. No, so they are also selling futures of Bitcoin Cash. So presently, the futures of Bitcoin Cash are being sold for 0.177. The last time I checked, let's see, 0.177 is 458 USD for one Bitcoin Cash future, right? Which is an IOU. You don't actually get the coin because the coin isn't out yet, but it looks like it'll be out in August 1st. So let's go back to Via BTC. So yeah, they're selling at 0.177, and it looks like people are buying at 0.156. Let me go back here. 0.156 and $402. People are selling at $475. People are buying at $402. Bitcoin Cash. So I'm gonna put some of this information and links in the description below. Jimmy Song has made an article on Medium. I think it's a very even-handed article, because there's a lot of people creating a lot of people that are hating on this project because they're really afraid of what's going to happen. To me, it's another altcoin. It has an 8 megabyte block size. I don't think it's going to have that much of an impact. I think the more exciting thing is when we have the 2 megabyte on the actual main Bitcoin network. The name that they're using is Bitcoin Cash, so it's not actually Bitcoin per se. And but the thing to be aware of is that, what time do you think? Sorry, man, I missed that message. That went away too quick. So the thing that you want to do to prepare, whoever posted that last message, it went away too quick. I couldn't read it. The way to prepare, I'm exhausted, man. There's a 12-hour time difference, 22-hour flight to Singapore, so I'm really tired. I gotta get to bed. It is about 12:30 midnight here in Singapore, and it'll be 12:30 in the afternoon on the East Coast as I'm doing this live video. The thing you want to do is to prepare for this Bitcoin Cash. I don't even know if I want to call it a hard fork, man. It's just an altcoin that's being created. They are forking the Bitcoin code, but for it to be really, to my mind, to be qualified as a hard fork, I think there has to be a substantial amount of hashing, mining power behind it. Doesn't look like there's going to be a whole lot, maybe 5%. The majority of the miners are going with SegWit. But to prepare for this, because you could potentially make some money off of this, we can all potentially make a little money off of this, is you want to, as I'm sure everyone already knows, you want to have control of your private keys. You want to take your Bitcoins off of the exchanges, because a lot of exchanges are not going to support, they're not going to support Bitcoin Cash. So if you do have Bitcoin, you then will have coins on both chains, right? You will have Bitcoin on the main Bitcoin network, and you'll have Bitcoin Cash on the Bitcoin Cash network. And right now the futures are going for $450. So if sounds like Bitcoin Cash wants to drive price down to do a split and watch it double up, yeah, man, that's possible. I mean, I think they're really, their intentions are more. I don't really think that's their intention. I think they really want to, you know, create a scalable Bitcoin, and they don't want to just scale it to 2 megabytes. They want to start off at 8, because some people are saying they suspect that this 2 megabyte block size that's going to be increased, that we're going to have on the main Bitcoin network with SegWit is going to quickly fill up. I mean, as it kicks in and the price of Bitcoin starts going up, we're going to also there's going to be more activity, and there's going to be a lot more activity, and it's quite possible that the size of the blocks will be filled. With the exchange such as Coinbase freeze what I have, no, they're not going to freeze it. You know, actually I can't comment whether they're going to freeze it, because I think Poloniex is actually freezing everything concerning Bitcoin until after August 1st to see how things go. So again, I recommend take your coins off of any exchange, Coinbase, anywhere, all the exchanges. Take your coins off of it, because you could potentially make some money here. So you want to take your coins out of there and put it in a hardware wallet. If you don't have a hardware wallet, then download Exodus. Download Exodus, send your coins there, and there you have control of your private keys. Then when the Bitcoin Cash network goes live, and some of the, you know, and it is live and it's running smoothly, you can then, they're going to do an airdrop where you're going to be able to do a split, and you're going to have coins again on both chains, and you'll be able to, if Bitcoin Cash is going for $400 and something, you will be able to get those coins, and you'll also still have your Bitcoins. But you got to wait to get the proper instructions on how to do that correctly. Hugo, what's up, brother? How will this impact how we invest? Use Genesis Mining? Will the terahash still mean the same? Yeah, I don't think Genesis Mining is going to change. They're going to, what's up, bro? I don't think they're going to change. I think they're going to probably they're just going to stick with the main Bitcoin network. The only thing is, once again, if you have any Bitcoins, actual Bitcoins, you want to remove those Bitcoins from the exchanges. If you have any Bitcoins that are like on Genesis Mining, you want to get it out of there, and you want to put it in your own wallet where you control the keys. Exodus is a good option, and I would say start that ASAP. So let me see. I had another tab open here where I wanted to look at CoinDance, that we could see what's happening with SegWit. So BIP 141 segregated witness is at 100%, and you know that's going to kick in. But also we have the danger, like I'm saying, of Bitcoin Cash but also wherever there's danger, there's opportunity. So that's really it, everybody. Just wanted to speak on that. Give you a heads up. Again, haven't done a video in a minute. I'll try to get back. Well, tomorrow's my last day here in Singapore, and then I will be flying back to the East Coast on Thursday. So that is really it, man. That's the deal with that. When it comes to, I could talk a minute about Dash X11. Dash X11 mining has been getting very challenging because the difficulty has been going way up. Yeah, there's probably lag, bro. I'm using hotel. Nah, it's not you. I'm using the hotel Wi-Fi, so you know how hotel Wi-Fi sucks. So yeah, it's gonna cause some lag. Apologize for that. and I don't have, you know, really good, and then my 4G is not really 4G out here. So that's what's up, y'all. So everybody, that's it for now. We're at 15 minutes. Let me cut this short. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I'm going to be doing more regular updates. I got to do some upgrades on my cryptocurrency. Hugo, I'm still got you on my list that I can do an upgrade using your code. A lot of people posting for me to use their code, but they haven't necessarily used mine. But I'm only going to use the code of people that used mine. So that is it, everybody. Yeah, so just getting back to one more time about the X11 and the Dash mining and how the difficulty has been rising because there's some beast machines that are coming out. There's a 10 gigahash machine that's coming out. Bitmain has announced a machine. I forgot what their hashing rate. I think it's at either 2 or 5 gigahash. Okay, you lagged out. I hear you, bro. Sorry about that. You know what? Let me end this because it looks like there's a lot of lagging going on. But yeah, me too. I hear you, Hugo. Thanks, everybody. Peace out. I'll see you on the next video. Everybody, I'm going to try to give you some shots. Make sure you follow me on Steemit because I'll upload some photos and give you a little bit more information about what's happening in Singapore. But yeah, Dash X11 hashing is getting very difficult because there's a 10 gigahash machine that's coming out. Baocow Miner is also releasing their giant miners. That I think those are the 2 gigahash, and Bitmain is also going to be releasing a miner. So that is everybody. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Stay tuned. Peace.